Hey guys, it's actually afternoon. This is the first time I can pop on here. As you can tell, I'm sick. That's why I've kind of been not doing my on social media as much as I wanted to. As you know, that's one of my goals, to really be out there. Anyway, I talked about all my goals in my goals video, you guys know. So I just wanted to check in about last week because I did not get a chance to film my weigh-in video. So I wanted to kind of go over that real quickly, and then I'm gonna go make some lunch. Anyway, yes, I'm sick. It's not the bad stuff. We did get tested and everything came back negative last week. My husband, and that kind of goes along with how last week went, because it definitely did not go as planned, and I feel like this happens so many times for me. Like really when I'm just like, okay, let's go, we're gonna start over, we're gonna, you know, and I was so gung-ho. I mean, I was so just ready, you know, for the new year. But on Monday, my husband was like not feeling well, but it was just a little bit of a sore throat. And then Tuesday, he only made it just about, well, he made it till like 10:30, but to him that was like 5 hours into his day. So he made it over halfway through his day and just couldn't, his throat was hurting so bad and he was not doing well. Then by Wednesday he was really bad, and that's when I said, okay, we have to go get tested, because just to make sure. And so anyway, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I did great with my fitness challenge. I was able to do it because those are small like things. The problem with the big workouts is now that I have my desk, and my bedroom is rather large, but with my desk in here, and then I have a vanity in here now. I don't think I ever showed you guys that. I got that for Christmas. I don't have a lot of room in here now to do the workout stuff, so I'm gonna maybe do some rearranging in here where I have some room to do my walking videos. It was just so nice to be able to do it out in the living room because I could put it up on my computer screen and do it. So now I'm gonna have to rearrange some stuff to be able to do it. But anyway, that's kind of an excuse, but also with my husband being here, I didn't want to just do it right out there because he was sick and he was kind of just sleeping on the couch because he could not, you know, snooze in here since I was working. So I did not get I got my one workout in on Monday, and I thought I would do it over the weekend because then I would have, you know, space to do it, because he would, you know, I could just do it in the morning when he was still in bed or something on the weekend. Nope, that didn't happen because I got sick. So I started feeling really bad Saturday night, and then it was really bad Saturday night, really bad Sunday night, so last night. But during the day, I'm not bad. I just get worse towards the evening. It's just a really bad cough, really bad sore throat, really bad congestion, and some nausea. And it's only nausea when I eat. So that kind of goes into my food stuff. So tracking, I did really good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, I did not do good, and I cannot remember why. It wasn't that I did not do well. I think that day I did not make dinner because my husband wasn't really wanting anything to eat, and the kids weren't here, so we were just like, we might as well just do whatever we want. So I cannot remember. And then Friday, kind of the same thing. And then the weekend I just wasn't feeling well, so I really didn't eat much. I didn't have much of an appetite Thursday and Friday, so I think I kind of started getting it. But I did, as far as my meal plan goes, I stuck to my meal plan. There's only 2 dinners I did not make, and that was Thursday and Friday. So I did not make those. I did stay on plan up until yesterday because I kind of went off of my like not convenience foods, because anything I ate seemed to be really too heavy on my stomach. So I would try to eat because I would feel hungry. So I would try to eat, and it just wasn't working for me. So I did kind of reach towards like beef sticks and string cheese and things like that, just to have something on my stomach, and those seem to be okay. Not the spicy beef sticks. These are like the regular ones from Thrive Market. So I had those because even when I would eat like anything with like too much fiber in it, it was really like making me nauseous. So like vegetables, I was eating some vegetables, but it seems like the only vegetables I have are like, you know, the broccoli and cauliflower, which for some reason was not sitting well in my stomach. The peppers were too spicy. I think spicy was not sitting well in my stomach. So, and then anything like too greasy was not. So I actually reached for the Perfect Keto bars. I have the salted caramel. I am going to order their new flavor. Oh, I have not told you guys about the new flavor. It is banana bread. They're not doing any kind of discount or anything for the lunch, but I know they started selling them today, so I'm going to go on there and order some because that sounds really good. And one thing I do like about these though, you guys, they're convenience foods, but they are really good ingredients, clean ingredients. So it's just almond butter, grass-fed collagen. Is that like cacao? Is that how you say it? Cacao butter? Or is it? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Natural flavors, which a lot of people don't like. MCT oil powder, sea salt, and stevia. They're sweetened with stevia. So I did have a couple of these over the weekend until Sunday. And then Sunday I made the mistake when I did meal prep. I was feeling really good Sunday morning. So not really good, but I would have spurts of energy. And so I did my meal prepping. And then by the time I was done with meal prepping, you guys, I was spent. Like I was done and down for the count. Luckily, I was making stew for the family for dinner. And so I started that while I was meal prepping. And so I didn't really even have to do that or anything. But I did not get my kitchen clean very well. I love to start my week with a fresh, clean kitchen. But anyway, that's beside the point. So I made the mistake of trying some of that breakfast casserole that I had made. I thought, okay, well, I'm feeling pretty good. So I ate some. Oh my gosh, I was so nauseous. It made me so sick. And so I ate some crackers, and that was the first, and that was when my husband sat down for dinner. The boys were at work, and so it was just me and him. And so I just had some crackers because my stomach was so nauseous. I think just the eggs and the cheese and all the meats were just way too much on my stomach. And so so I ate that, and then later on my stomach was just growling, but I was so afraid to eat anything. And I did not want anything sweet, so I didn't grab any more like protein bars or anything. So I just made some toast with a little bit of butter on there. So that was the first time actually in this whole week that I have been sick like this, that I have one off plan. So I'm very happy with that. My other goal was to read, and actually me being sick kind of helped with that because I read 3 books this week. 3, you guys. I cannot believe I need to write my other one down on here. I finished the last one last night because I haven't been able to sleep. Like I wake myself up coughing, and so I'm waking up like every 2 hours, and to get myself to go back to sleep, I've just been reading, and that's been helping me get back to sleep. So yeah, 3 books this week. So definitely gonna hit my goal of 4 books. So as far as weight, I feel like I did pretty good considering the week I had. So I did lose 6 pounds this week. I know my goal for the month is 5, so I've already met that. However, it's hard to tell what this week is going to happen. You guys know we have these ebbs and flows of our weigh-ins. So I could gain another week and go down another week. So as long as it evens out to 5 pounds by the end of the month, I'm happy. I'm afraid that when I go for, I haven't stepped, I'm only stepping on the scale also on Fridays. So I weighed on Friday and I was down 6 pounds. Now we had this whole weekend where I didn't eat hardly anything except for those crackers and on the bread, but I doubt that would have made me gain. So I could be down even more, and which means I may gain this week because I did kind of start with the not eating very much on Thursday because that was the day my appetite started leaving me, and that's, I didn't make dinner and stuff. And so so I really have gone kind of a while without like eating, and so it's possible that I may gain a little bit this next week. So that's why, I'm excited about the 6 pounds because I know it is because I got back on track with my diet and everything, because by Friday, I hadn't had anything off plan or anything. And I was doing some movement, even if it was just those little like fitness challenges. Oh, so as far as this week, I haven't actually got my planner all together for next week. I just have my page, or for this week actually. I probably will not do the fitness challenge this week. I don't want to exert myself too much just because I just keep getting out of breath, and I think I've been doing too much. I'm working today, but I'm sitting at my desk, so it's not really, not that big of a deal. But if I start feeling too bad, then I'll just let my boss know I need to go lay down or something. But like I said, it seems to be like towards the end of the day that I start feeling really bad. So as long as I, just take it easy at night, I think I'll be okay. So I'm not really expecting to be able to finish this fitness challenge. If I'm starting to feel better towards the end of this week, I may double up and do them. But I am working on next month's calendar, and I'm gonna do it completely different. I know I said I wasn't gonna make my own calendar, but I've been kind of inspired by some things that I've seen out on Pinterest, and so I'm gonna come up with a calendar, and hopefully in February, there's no reason why I cannot complete it. But I may, like I said, I may just double up. I'm not gonna put them on my planner for this week. I'm just gonna wait and see, because my husband is now on day, like, he went back to work today. But he still said he's feeling just a little bit of congestion and sore throat, but he's past that like week, stage. But I mean, he started having on Monday, so he's 7 days in. So I just don't want to put anything down on my planner that I'm going to do it until I'm really feeling really good. And then, like I said, I may just double up and just go back and do the ones I haven't done and just try to catch up before the end of January. So I hope everybody else has been able to do the challenge and it's been motivating to you. I'm also not going to put myself this week to do any workouts. I'm just going to try to do some intentional movement, getting up and moving around and stuff. Besides that, it was also kind of a week of like huge anxiety for me. This is going to be more of like an update video. I don't know how much food I'll have to show you, but besides, I am going to eat this perfect keto bar maybe later. I don't know. I brought it in here just in case. I haven't had anything to eat at all. And I think I'm gonna make myself a little snack plate for lunch and see how that sits on my stomach. I really want some like peppers and cream cheese, and I'm hoping that it sits okay on my stomach. They were not that great before, but I don't know, I'm just craving vegetables because I haven't eaten any. And so we'll just see how it goes. But if it doesn't sit very well, then I'll have a bar. But yeah, and I'll have information about the banana bread. That sounds really good, doesn't it? Like anything banana bread is always, that's one thing I probably miss. That's probably the only fruit I miss since being on keto is bananas, I would say. Like I've never been much of a fruit eater. It's always been vegetables anyway, but I do miss bananas. So a banana nut, like banana bread bar would be really good. Oh yeah, anxiety. So I had a lot of anxiety last week because my husband found out that he will be changing jobs. I mean, I knew it was coming because he's applied for a couple different jobs, but it causes me so much anxiety, the unknowns. Like he's going to go 60 days with that. Well, he's on my insurance, but my insurance is not as good as the one he's on. And you guys know he has a lot of medical things. He has to go to the doctor quite often. He regularly sees one of his doctors every 3 months, which it'll be okay because we'll only have to pay for one of them then. Before his insurance kicks in, because it doesn't kick in until like 61 days into your thing. So you're on a probationary period for 60 days, and then you're part of the union, and then he's still in the same industry, in the logging industry. He's just not driving a log truck, and so he's excited to be doing something different. The log truck, I went with him one time, and it is not a fun thing. It's scary, it's bumpy, it's just, yeah. So I can see what he wants out of it. But this is going to bring a lot of changes. The pay is the same after 60 days. So for the first 60 days, we'll be making less money. Because during your probationary period, you make less money. So he'll be having that. And then the insurance thing. So hopefully prayers that nothing happens within the first 60 days. And then the other thing is his schedule. We really doubt that he will be put on a day shift schedule. They have 3 shifts. More than likely, because he's new, he'll be put on the 3rd shift, which sucks because that means that we won't see each other. We'll see each other only because I'm working from home. But when I go back to the office, which we never know when that could be, I will never probably see him very often. And I'm sure he won't have the weekends off either. So that'll be an adjustment. That may change things for how I do my videos. It may just be more of them in here, because he's going to have to snooze out there on the couch until I go back to the office because I'm in here working. If he said that's okay, I told him, I said, if it looks like it's not going to work out, then I can just put my desk out there and we can go from there. I mean, it was his choice what he wanted to do. And so I just may have to change how I do things as far as, when I'm filming and whatnot. But as far as videos, they shouldn't be any different, but it's just going to be an adjustment being here by myself because the boys are at work or they're at friends' houses or, you know, something. So I will pretty much be here by myself with my dog. So we'll just see how that goes. I guess I'll get more reading done, that's for sure. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna go make, that should be everything. So I think that's a complete update of the last week. I know it's a lot. It's just been kind of crazy. But like I said, I feel very happy that I stuck with everything. And I think it's just been this new, like renewed, like, you know, just let's do this type thing. So lunch, I think I'm gonna make, like, I've been really wanting, like I said, vegetables. So I think I'm gonna make a chaffle and do like an avocado toast type thing and then like put some avocado on there. No, you know what? Egg salad. I have like, ever since I made the egg salad a couple weeks ago, I have been like wanting it all the time now. I ate all that egg salad. So I made some hard-boiled eggs yesterday. I may make it like a quick like egg salad out of 2 of them and make a chaffle and put the egg salad on there. I've been like all about chaffles. Like, I don't know, for some reason, ever since I made those ones a few weeks ago, maybe it was like 2 weeks ago, I put it on my Instagram. I have been like craving them. So I may make a chaffle and put like egg salad on there and then have some cucumbers. And I'm thinking maybe some peppers with cream cheese. And we'll see how that sits on my stomach. I'm just so hungry. Like I'm so hungry and just craving like food. So yeah, let's go do that. Let's go make a chaffle and some egg salad and I will show you what I end up with. There's lots of ways out there to make chaffles. I'm just doing the basic. This is a ½ cup of cheese, 1 egg. If you want it less eggy, use egg white, 1 tablespoon of almond flour, and then I put some spices in there. I just put garlic powder, onion powder, and some pepper. I don't find the need for salt because the cheese is rather salty. So I have my little mini waffle maker here. I put some cooking spray on there. Then this should make 3, I believe. So one of the keys to doing this is putting a little bit of cheese on the bottom. That helps make it crispy. I put a little bit of cheese on top. Maybe this makes 2. This must make 2. And don't overfill, which I do every single time. You close it, wait for the light to go off, and then you take it out of there and let it sit, because the longer you let it sit, the crispier it gets. This is why you always put something under your waffle maker when you're making chaffles. It makes a mess. Hear how crispy that is? Nice. So I'm only going to eat 1. So here's my little snack plate. So I have the chaffle with some egg salad, ½ an avocado, is 50 grams, 4 of the mozzarella balls that are marinated, and then I did 2 peppers cut in half with some cream cheese and everything but the bagel. So here we go. It's my first meal in like 4 days. So since I do not have a new book picked out, I'm gonna go in and watch. I've been watching that Bridgerton show, which a lot of people told me I should watch that. So I'm gonna watch that while I eat my lunch and then go back to work. So this will be everything tonight. I'm gonna attempt to eat pork chops. I'm gonna be doing some crispy pork chops with some sauteed vegetables on the side, which actually I think I'll end up roasting them. I'm gonna do with zucchini and yellow squash. It's a broccoli and cauliflower, so we'll see how that goes down. But anyway, I'm making it for the family too. But I'm gonna bread the pork chops. So I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna video it for my what's for dinner videos. Oh my gosh, I look terrible. My face is so red, but I've checked my temperature. I don't have a temperature or anything, but my face is just so red. That's how it gets when I get sick. Like my skin naturally has like, I have to put foundation and stuff on there and color corrector to get the red off because it's always so like red. And I attempted to do my hair today. Thought, okay, if I straighten my hair and I put myself together, I'll feel better. No, as the day is wearing on, I'm starting to feel exhausted again, like it has been the last few days. I have like these bursts of energy in the morning, and then by the end of the day, I'm just like done. So that's how I'm starting to feel. I'm just glad that I just work at my desk. I got one of my annual reports done. I just have to fix the little errors in it. And then I have 1 more left of the annual reports. And then it's like getting stuff ready for the next year. That's how it is in education. Once January comes around, you're getting stuff ready for the next year. So it's just like calendar, contracts. It's a lot of stuff. So that's what I'm actually gonna be working on the rest of the day as I finish up those other reports. So anyway, but you'll probably see dinner next. I thought I may feel good enough to do the keto crate video, but I don't think so. I think I'll film that tomorrow. So I apologize that's going up so late, but it'll get up there.